Oh god, so this has got to be one of the things I hate about the game is when the mist event comes, um, these two NPCs or any NPC will frequently open the door while the mist event is happening. Instead of having an intelligent AI that says when you come in, when the mist event comes, get inside whatever base that you're assigned to and just stay in there. They walk in and out, open and close the doors, and let these infected inside. Oh god, it's so awful. It is just I can't tell you how much I hate and am so afraid when that happens. I have a limited number of bullets. I'm still working on figuring out how to make more bullets. Because clearly going out and finding things is just not a possibility. So I've given them weapons. I guess I'm going to have to do a little reading to figure out how to get them to use it. Because they should have used, I mean, she has everything. Rachel,
Yes.
you have a rifle? Okay, I'll probably need to see if I need to get her some rifle ammo. Pistol, so she needs some bullets. And a melee weapon, so even if she's completely empty on these, she has a melee weapon to fight with. And these two can't be killed. And then there's that whole bugging thing that I also
Hey.
don't like. So Kate here, she also has a rifle, pistol, and a melee weapon. But yeah, sometimes they come in and they just glitch out here at the door, and I have to wait for them to unglitch. Yeah, she's glitching. She's glitching hard. I'm just gonna get out. I mean, it's not a perfect game, but there's so many things I like about it that I'll deal with it. All right, I can't. There we go. I couldn't stop crouching, so I had to start running. I guess one of the things I like positive about them is I don't know how they did it, but while I was away, they boarded up these windows after they were busted in. So both of them were busted and they went and fixed them. I have no idea. I don't know if that's a thing that the base or not resets but repairs itself or something. Sorry, excuse me. Maybe that's what happens. But I need to build them their own base. Somewhere where they could be assigned to, so they're not walking in and out when I'm trying to sleep. I mean, I have to sleep with a gun because it's the only thing that can do enough damage fast enough before the infected can get to me. Yeah, she just walks into my bedroom, stands there, and even worse than that is once they let them inside, once the infected know about them and are focused and attacking them, they make so much noise I can't sleep. Most nights are pretty good, but during the mist events, when the mist comes and I know that they're going to try to come in this door, I go in here and I decide just to sleep an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Sometimes the mist events are 3 hours, just because I don't want to try to do anything in here. Because if I do, they keep coming in and out, and it's just, oh Lord, it's just awful. I wonder if I can unassign them from this base, but still keep them over here. And even with these boards up here on these windows with the fences and the boards and everything, I still occasionally see the infected break through, not through the fence, but they'll break the board and then they'll get inside here. So that's that's a thing. That's something I have to work on. Let's see, it's about, oh yeah, another thing. I hate military time. I gotta keep adding, okay, if it's past 12, then I gotta start recounting from 1, 2, 3. Oh god, it's just annoying. Annoying as I'll get out. So I'll kind of show you what the base I have right now, to give you an idea of where I am. I've been cutting down trees. So the base I'm at is over by the gas station, motel, which are down that way. A couple of camper trailer parks, with trailers. Let's see. So there it is. There's the house. This is like the best cabin model. This is the biggest one, which is part of the reason why I picked it. It is very nice. As you see, I've been cutting a lot of wood. So I got a target over here. One of the first things I did when I realized that I was going to run out of bullets, and making a long bow with arrows was really difficult to aim and fire. I mean, this is just incredibly difficult to figure out how to do, because usually you have to do this at a distance. That's why you have this, and constantly miss. And sometimes not only do you miss, but the arrow gets lost. And it's possible that it also breaks, and that's part of the event, or part of the problem. So what I've been doing is I realized early on that I needed a dummy to practice on part. So I created this dummy, and then, you know, I stand up here, I give myself some distance where I think that I would need to be to attack the dummy, and then I would just practice throwing at him and see how good I could get. It seems like you need to be a little bit up. Yeah, I just missed him there, but that was still pretty close. So I've gotten a lot of practice. And actually, I'd rather fight the bandits or the infected with my spears. Alright, so let's take a look at that. We got a bunch of logs. I'm going to work on building some walls pretty soon. I just love this experience. I want to put something up here. But I know that Kate and Rachel patrol up there, so they need to have their own base, their own small cabin that they're assigned to, so they stop walking in and out of mine during missed events or at evening, bringing in the infected into the building with them. All right. Anyway, so I've tried sleeping up here. So one night I came up here to try sleeping and see what it's like up here when the infected come by, see how well I slept. And it was awful because both Kate and Rachel keep patrolling outside. Some nights I'll find them sleeping on the floor like I am. Well, I'm sleeping in bed, but I'll find them sleeping on the floor inside sometimes. But one night, or the first night I came up here and tried to sleep, they kept coming in and out, and the infected came over here, and I swear to God, the whole deck, almost the whole deck was full of them. And the noise they made, it was impossible for me to sleep. So naturally, you know, I didn't have very much to do up here. I didn't have any resources or components to craft anything to take advantage of, well, the fact that I'm not going to be able to sleep. My stamina and fatigue are not going to get better. I just, you know, I tabbed out of the game and did some stuff online, and finally when the morning came and they were all dead, it's just, I think there were like 20 of them sitting down there, or dead. So recommendation for you is, once you get the followers, the hostages, the NPCs free, get them their own cabin, get them their own base, sign them to their own base so that they don't come in and out of yours constantly. It's just awful. And I also figure that if we had the bandits come through, and so far I haven't seen any bandits come here, but that could be a problem. It could be that you don't get them for X number of days, and then they start to eventually come more toward your cabin. Because I haven't seen anything, but I hear that bandits will come from great distances sometimes to attack houses. Even the White House, which is so far away from any bandit base. So, okay, so take a quick look at some of the things I have here. Alright, so I had this water barrel. I found this over by the camper park that's over, not camper park, but the campers that are right over there. Oh, not the campers. There's another cabin, a smaller cabin than this one. There were two of them. I grabbed them both and brought them over here. My first plan was to put them in front of the windows to prevent the infected from breaking down the windows, and they worked really well. But then I decided, when I found out about using fences to prevent them from getting in, I decided to go with fences instead. And they were working really great until the day, or in the morning, I woke up and discovered one of them dead inside. And these barriers, the wooden barriers, were busted. So apparently they can get inside. I don't think that I had the hostages. I don't think I had the NPCs here, so somehow they had got inside. I don't know. All right, so here's my tanning rack. All right, and we have over here Katie. That's Katie. Well, that's Rachel. They look the same almost. All right, so there's the other water barrel I brought over, and I was originally barricading. Put in front of this so that they wouldn't try to get in. It's possible that, you know what, given some of the things that I'm seeing happen with them, I may very well start doing this again. Just place it in front of it. I know you say, well, you could build a fence that goes like from here to here to here and stuff, and then they won't even get close to the window. And yeah, I know I could do that. It's just right now, I really want, I don't want to do a lot more building because I'm still not sure if I'm going to stay here or not. And part of it has to do with the fact that I know I have to build them their own cabin. I can't have them constantly coming in and out. Yeah. The girls are constantly coming in and out. Too much. And you leave the door open. You left the door. Woman. Letting out all the air conditioning. Alright, so I built the water purifier here. This is a pretty cool deal. You see, one of the first things you probably need to do is to figure out how to purify your own water, because you're not going to be able to survive on finding water bottles or pop. That's just not going to happen. Okay, here's the saw machine. The saw machine is, I believe that was over by, gosh, where was the saw machine? I think it's over by the lumber mill over there. It was outside, and you can move it, so I grabbed it. But the problem with this saw machine is this requires electricity, otherwise I don't believe it's going to work at all. And right now it's just wood. You know, I can make wood on my own. I got a campfire, a grill stand. In case you didn't know, once you put down the campfire, you can't move it. So here's where it's going to stay. But the grill stand can be moved, which is great. Okay, here's a drying rack. So this is drying rack for food to help extend how long food will last before it spoils. And again, this is a leather, so tanning rack. You know, it also kind of dries leather. And then over here we have a cooking pot and another campfire. And I know I could just reuse this one. Actually, I mean, I could move this and then just swap in and out the grill stand for this, so I don't have to build two campfires. But I said, nah, I'm going to do that. And this is really cool because you can render fat as well as you can cook different meals and stuff. I'm using it mostly for rendering fat to get real low value animal oil, biofuel. You can't use it in the cars. And I've got both the pickup truck, because this, put a bunch of stuff in that. Heck, I've even thought about the possibility of taking lockers, a couple of lockers, maybe just a couple lockers, put them inside here so that I have access to them, and driving them everywhere for extra storage, because there's only so much storage that I have here. So I think that's a cool idea. Yeah, everything in there is looking really good. Parts are a little bit worn down, but the wheel's in good shape. Here's the SUV. SUV has a bit of storage. Pretty nice. But you can't put anything, you can't put lockers or anything on it because they won't stay on it. And I think that's it for right now. Yeah, I still got to make the decision. You know, am I going to fish or am I going to cut bait? Am I going to stay here or am I going to say, forget this, I need a bigger place. I need a better place. I mean, I'm not sure what's going to exactly happen if I try to build walls around here. Am I going to be happy with this? Or should I go over to the White House? Or maybe one of the abandoned kind of areas, abandoned stores, abandoned bases. I've seen some videos of some really, really good tricked out, base areas that people have used from abandoned areas. They're just absolutely wonderful. I can't believe some of the stuff these people have been able to do, but they've been playing the game for a very, very long time. Alright, so that's it for right now. A little bit of update about what I'm doing. I'll do probably more videos, little videos on how to do this, that, and everything. And when the base gets bigger and better, I'll do another video updating, showing you what we've done already. And there's still so much to do. I haven't done everything. I don't know if I'm going to do everything. But this is it for right now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Later, dudes.